Hi and welcome. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is December 11th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. This evening, I want to talk about copper, and I got the acronym up there for those of us who don't know. I am not a lawyer. I'm not going to discuss it. I'm just going to kind of relate that to the topic. What I want to talk about is basically toys that could listen to your kids, these smart toys, these high-tech electronics. Also, can your cell phone, even if you turn it off, still listen to your conversations? How about that smart TV you have? Well, I got a couple windows opened up, and the one I want to talk about first is the one with the toys. Now, for a lot of you who do follow me, I like to provide free information out there. I'm going to share that information with you guys because that's what my channel is all about. It's about sharing, and I share it through social media. However, I do like to talk about certain issues that do arise, and I feel if it's necessary to share it with you guys, I want to throw it out there. Just put it out there and just give you something to think about. Food for thought, so to speak. So anyway, I come across this this website. It's called Commando.com, and I think the person that owns it is Commando.com, and she's a tech person. She's very well, very knowledgeable when it comes to the technology field. And I subscribe to a channel, and I always get emails every time something's being posted out there, and I like to read them when I have the time in between doing my eBay selling, which has been very quiet lately. I don't know how you guys are doing, but it's been very quiet. Anyway, so I came across this her website, and she did this segment on toys that could listen on your kids. Now, everybody is concerned about privacy. I mean, I'm seeing it all the time. Twitter had a thing in their terms of service. YouTube has a terms of service. Verizon I deal with for my internet, they're talking about terms of service. Everybody's talking about terms of service. And all this stuff is coming out before 2020, and then after 2020, I'm sure there's going to be more additional information coming out about this stuff. But with the big thing on YouTube, I, as a YouTube creator, I do not get heavily involved with copper. I mean, I know of it. The reason why I say I don't get involved with it, it's not that I don't know of it. I'm not a lawyer to sit there and talk about these topics because I'm not that informative of it. I know only what I read and what I hear. But anyway, I'm going to go to this website. I'm going to talk about copper. What's it all about? The abbreviation for those who don't know. And then we're going to go. First, we're going to go to that. And how I got about it. People who don't know me, if you do know me, whatever, the ones that have been with me, I'm very curious by nature. Whenever a certain topic comes up, I like to go right to the YouTube chat, go right to Google, and I like to type in information. And that's the information I typed in. I want to find out exactly what copper is. I know the other YouTube creators were talking about it for days now, weeks now. And it seems like it's a hot topic, and you're going to keep hearing more and more about it as time progresses. I know it because I subscribe to these channels, and I keep getting them all the time. And I don't mind them. Listen, the people I subscribe to, I love them. I think they're good content creators. And I think what they're trying to do is preempt everybody, kind of like what could happen, what may happen to people who have channels, I guess, that are geared or driven towards kids, not in a bad way, but like gaming, or maybe you might be a person that sells toys or whatever, or you do some kind of animation, computer animations with maybe you make animated little cartoons or whatever it may be. And I think it's driven more towards those channels. However, I don't know if my channel is going to be affected by it because I deal with the reseller news on Let's Talk eBay, and plus I do it-yourselves and how-tos. But who knows? There could be a gray area in there where there might be a little hidden clause in there that you may say, well, this may affect or have an impact on your channel as well. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. On my channel, like I said again, I do not discuss religion and politics, and I do not use profanity on this channel. However, I like to share information. So with the sharing of information, I hope you guys out there, especially if you're new to my channel, if you're a visitor for the first time, I hope the information I put out is viable and that you get a takeaway from it. And the reason why I always like to refer to websites, because I don't want you guys to think I'm just making stuff off the top of my head. I don't do things like that. If I'm not sure of something, I'll tell you. So, well, I'm not aware of that. I'm not familiar with that, whatever. But for the most part, I will share it with you. But anyway, let me go to that site. I'm going to bump out of this window. And I want to just expand a little on the topics. But first, we're going to go to the one there. And what I wanted to find out, what I wanted to share with you guys is, I don't know if you ever did it. Like I said, I'm a very curious person by nature. So I typed in, I have an iPhone 5S. Well, it's not on me right now. I put it away. And it says, can they still listen to your calls? I thought I heard it where it says even if the phone is turned off, they can still listen to it. How true it is, I don't know. Smart TVs, the same thing. They can listen to your conversation. Now they have toys that if you buy for your kids, can they spy on your kids? So, it's really getting crazy out there with this privacy issue, and it should make people aware of it. Privacy is very important. What you discuss in your household and your own confines is your business. If you're a person that likes to talk about religion, or you talk about politics, or whatever it may be, whatever topic it may be, and if you're amongst friends and relatives, that's your personal space, that's your time. Nobody should be listening in on your calls or your conversations. That's how I look at it. There's got to be some kind of barrier where you can say, hey, listen, I don't want to, broadcast to the whole world what I'm talking about or discussing. It's none of nobody's business. And I think when it gets to a point like that, where people start seeing it more and more, like they keep hearing about it, it kind of like puts a little thing in the back of your head, like, hey, what's going on here? Does that going to apply to what I want to share with you guys? That can apply to putting video cameras into your house, whatever? Well, if you have a video camera in a service, most likely, things like that of that nature could happen. Hopefully it won't happen, but it could. But for the most part, I just want to touch a little bases on this stuff here. I just want to touch a little on it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't want to expand too much on the topic. I know this video is going to probably be long. You guys are probably not going to want to hang out and watch it to the end. But if you do, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. So anyway, let me bump out of the screen, and we'll go to the other screens I'm talking about. Okay. For those who don't know what Copper is, they say you go to Google. It's the #1 search engine in the world. That's what I refer to. I always go to Google. So what I did was I typed in here, what is Copper? And Copper is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPPA, right? Yes. And it says it's a law created to protect the privacy of children under 13. Copper is managed by the Federal Trade Commission, FTC. Okay. Now, with that, keep that in mind. Okay, what that's all about, what that represents. I came across this here. We're going to go to these in a second here, but I came across this channel here, and it's very good. I mean, I've been watching it. Been going on this channel for a while now and checking it out. It's Kim Commando. She puts this out. She's the founder of this website, no doubt. And if you go to her website, which I highly recommend you do, because the websites, like I always tell people in all my other videos, they have active hyperlinks in there, and you may want to read more into that topic, or maybe you might want to bounce around into a different area, whatever. So I highly recommend you go to it. So let me give you the URL. It's www.commando.com. And the topic here, and my computer's a little hosed up here for some reason. Okay, I was trying to close this out. All right. My computer's been running a little slow, so I apologize, folks. Okay, this story was posted today, December 11th, 2019. And it says, these holiday smart toys can spy on kids. So we read a little into it, and it says over there's no doubt we're living in a smart world nowadays. Many people have completely turned their homes into smart homes with things like smart lights, outlets, garage doors, hubs, door locks, appliances, and more. If you want to get into the trend, but don't know where to begin, check out Ken's Smart Home Starter Kit. Tap here or collect here for the tips on what to buy first and how to set up your smart home. Now again, we're referring to privacy here. With the smart house, smart home, technology comes into it, right? You're going to have that built-in integration where you're going to have microphones probably built into it, especially if it's a closed circuit. Well, if you're setting up cameras in your house to check in to make sure, for prevent private robberies or so on and so forth, there's going to be that possibility of things of this nature happen. Now, I'm not going to expand too much in this here. I'm not making derogatory remarks or anything about any particular company. I'm just throwing this out there. I don't know in regards to buying stuff. My kids are older now, but it goes over here. Adults are getting more into the action these days, right? There are tons of smart toys for kids to enjoy too, but it goes over here. But be careful. Some of these smart toys could be used to spy on your kids. Always do your research before you buy. Internet things, right? Devices are everywhere in these days. This, of course, means that the items connect to the internet, smart TVs, speakers, appliances, wearables, and even smart refrigerators and LOT devices. Excuse me. Then it goes on to say there are even toys that connect to the internet. And this is the problem. Now, it goes on to say here, we just got off that topic with COPPA. It says the Federal Trade Commission is warning parents that smart toys, speakers, and other LO toys, okay, I'm not that what that LO is, or low toys, whatever, low T gadgets intended for children could pose a risk not only to their personal data, but they could also be used to spy on the kids as they play. All right. Now, here's some of the toys. I'm not going to expand too much into this here. Okay. What I will do is, like I said, I could read down to the bottom, but I highly recommend you go to the website itself and read more into this here, because, like I said, these are active hyperlinks right over here. The lettering in blue is active hyperlinks. Plus, you got some stuff on the side here you may want to read as well. Additional reading. Let's read a little more about the list of toys. Right. Let's see here. Now that's right over here. To click here to see the list of items to stay away from. So when you click that on there, it'll bring you to another window. It goes on to say here, don't buy these creepy gadgets that take away your privacy for this Christmas. Okay, now this was back in November 15, 2018. All right, this is last year. And for a lot of you out there who do know me, sometimes I will refer back to later dates, and sometimes old information could be good information. And that's why I like to share it with you guys. But it goes on to say here, let's start with the good news first. Out of 70, there are a total of 31 gadgets earned by the companies meets minimum security standards, that their adherence to Mozilla's guidelines. Now, for those who don't know, Mozilla writes as the Firefox browser, which I have right down over here. I use them. I like them. I think Mozilla is pretty good. Well, actually, I use Thunderbird too, as well as for my email as well. And they're both Mozilla products, and I like them. But it goes on to say here, let's recap a little back here again. Let's start with the good news first. Out of 70, a total of 31 gadgets earned the companies meet minimum security standards badge for their adherence to Mozilla's guidelines for the connected gadget security. Needless to say, these are gadgets that don't have any major security holes, and they're safe enough to buy. Okay. Now, if you read a little more into it, it says the requirements include gadgets' use of encryption for its communications, automatic security updates, strong passwords, vulnerability management, and an accessible and transparent privacy policy, and a way for users to delete data and account. If you're a fan of Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, the Apple iPad and HomePad, the Webcam, Amazon Fire, Echo gadgets, and Google Home and Roku streamers, you will be ecstatic that they earned the Mozilla Security Badge. See the complete list below. 31 gadgets have earned Mozilla's approval, but many of them barely missed out on the meets the minimum security standards due to one or two issues. However, some of the products lack the security features that Mozilla requires, and here are some of them. This one over here is Freddy Baby Monitor. Freddy Baby Monitor fails in both Mozilla security evaluation and user votes. This is not surprising since the red flags are all over it. For something that is supposed to keep an eye on a baby 24/7, its security is lack of, therefore is troubling. Now, I'm not going to go into all of these here. Okay, I'll just scroll down here. Again, I highly recommend that you go to the website itself if you want to read more into this. Or if you want, you could just, just pause the video and read it like that. They also talk about drones. Okay, apparently Mozilla is doing I guess a little story on this here about what's got security what's got, well, not security breaches, but basically that lacks security features, and you could be more into this here. It says stuff here, full privacy not included list. Okay, here is a list of all the gadgets that Mozilla evaluated and linked to a page. Please take note of the meets minimum security standards badge. And here you could see here, I'm not going to go into all of these here. Here they have a list of it. Okay, if you get a chance, check it out. All right, I'm not going to get too much into this here. I'm putting it out there just to share it with you guys. If you find this information helpful, then fine. Give it a thumbs up. If you like this company, if you like this information, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. Now, I'm not going to get too much into this here. All right, like I said, I put it out. I'm putting the information out there for those who are, not familiar with what's going on with this stuff here. I'm doing this here to share the information with you. Okay, so that's basically what it's all about. And you could read more into it. Okay, you could check out what is minimum security standards and what's own. So check it out if you get a chance. The one I wanted to go back to though is, let me just see something over here really quick. The one with the kids there. Now I don't know, because this one here has that stuff, but the other one I was just looking at had maybe this is it. I'm sorry. Maybe it's the smart toys here. Bear with me 1 second. Like I said, I got some windows open up here, so my computer's been running a little crazy lately. I just want to see something over here really quick. That screen disappeared. I wanted the ones with the kids on it. Let me go back. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah. It says over here, these holidays are small. Yeah, small toys can inspire kids. Okay. I just wanted to see something over here really quick. See if they had any more they've written on this topic here. Basically, it looks like slow way to make home safer. How to keep your children safe in the LOT era. Okay. I'm not really sure what that is. That LOT, but anyway, that's what they got going on here. Yeah, you could check that out. Okay, just go to this website here, and just go to commando.com. It's www.commando.com. Now, the other thing I want to talk about really quick is for those of us who have iPhones. Again, I typed this off. I heard, and the reason why I came about this is because I remember hearing it on the news. Somebody brought it out. I don't know what newscast it was, what broadcast it was, but I remember hearing that if you turn off your iPhone, people could still listen to your conversation. I power my phone off every night. I don't leave it on. Not because of that. That was way before I even read about this stuff. It goes on to say, I typed in, as you can see up there in the top bar here, it says, if you turn off your iPhone, can people still listen in your conversation? And it says over here, it'll talk a little about it. Let's see here. Let's just click this on for a second. Yeah, this security stuff is getting really hairy here. It's getting really crazy about it. But this is another website now. I'm not familiar with this one here. I just doing it now, so I want to share with you guys. This is qz.com. This is www.qz.com, and it says, here's how to stop your iPhone from listening to you. This was posted out August 8, 2018. I'm not going to read this thing here altogether, but you could check it out for yourself. All right. Things, I don't know. Like I said, I even heard it with webcams too. Even if you shut your webcam off, I heard they could still see that there too. Matter of fact, let's do that right now. Okay. You could check out this website here if you want to check it out for yourself. If you are very conscientious about your privacy being invaded, you could check out this one here, especially if you have an iPhone, whatever. I would take it with any phone. But let me just follow up with this here for a second. I'm going to go back to Google. Now I'll do the search engine here. And I'm going to type over here, if your webcam, okay, because I thought I read about this too. If your webcam is turned off, can people still watch you? Oops. Now let's see what comes up. Yeah, did you mean? I'll always correct it. Did you mean if your webcam is turned off, can people still watch you? Now, it says, can someone see you through your phone camera? Okay. Now you're going to get these different topics here. Now I know I heard it somewhere where they said people could still see you. Let's see. How would you know if someone's watching you through your webcam? You could read more into this in Quora. Now Quora is another one that's like a chatting website where you could post stuff up there. But let's look at this one here, for example. Can you see someone through your phone? Can someone see you through your phone camera? Of course, if you do the face, what do you call it? Face, what do they call it there? Oh my gosh, I just did my daughter's the other day. FaceTime, I think it's called. Yeah, I did it with FaceTime. But it says over here, it's absolutely possible to look at a person through a camera on your phone if someone has access to your iPhone, to your phone, within, for 5 to 7 minutes. They could have downloaded spyware. Spyware could be used to access any features on your phone. It could turn on. It could be the camera, the GPS, your text messages, your contact lists, and so on. Okay. Now I remember reading about this here. I don't know why it's not coming up with that there, but let's check this one out here. Okay. Now this person here, there's 2 videos over here. How Terry Cutler puts out how to know if your PC webcam has been, I guess, turned on, whatever. You could check that out. I'm not going to go to the websites, but I remember hearing about that there. Even if you bump out of it, you close down the application, I heard they could still be watching it. How true it is, you'll find out for yourself. Okay. This is what I understood. Now, I can't maybe find it right now, but that's the thing. Yeah, see over here, I think I've read this story once before. The dangers of webcam spying and how to avoid them. I think this is the one I might have read a while back. If it wasn't this one, it was the next one, USA Today. Here's one website over here, just to give you guys a heads up. It's www.avg.com. And it's called Spygate, the dangers of webcam hacking and how to avoid them. This is another one you might want to check into if you get a chance. Okay. And the other one was, I'm going to go back to that window, because I remember reading this story. I don't know if I did a story on it. Oh, brother. I think it was over here, USA Today. I might have done a story on that there. I might have pulled a little clipping out from it. Has someone hacked in your webcam? Here's how to stop cyber snoopers. Okay, this is another you might want to check into. It was on USA Today, and this story was posted back in March 2018, March 1st, 2018. And the URL is www.usatoday.com, and you can read more into this here. Okay, that's basically what I want to really talk to you guys about. We covered that part there about the your iPhones. Well, we talked about the again, the webcam, the iPhone here, and this is the smart TVs. Your smart TV may be well listening to your conversations and even watching you from its built-in video camera. The smart interactive feature works by watching what I watch, whether it's by cable or streaming. It also records the date, time, and the channel programs, and if I watched the show live or recorded it. Okay. Again, this is something for you guys to deal with. Well, I don't have a smart TV. I don't want a smart TV. I have an old regular tube TV. It's a flat screen. It's a Panasonic, and it works fine. I have no problem with it. So, yeah, that's what that's all about. So now you got an idea of what copper is. Okay, as you can see over here, what it says. All right, and this is another part of it. Let's see here. Yeah, what is copper? Okay. We already talked a little about that. But the other thing is with the iPhone, let's bump back over here. That's one website. And what you want to do over here, it says how to stop your iPhone from listening to your conversations. And if you click this on here, give you little steps on how to do it. You can review these apps, disable at any time by doing the following. Open the settings app, tap privacy, tap microphone. On the next screen, you will see a list of apps you have granted microphone access to. Toggle the switch to off, white, and then next to any app you want to revoke access from. Okay. All right, I'm not going to get too much into this. I just wanted to throw that out there to you guys. All right, so I'm going to bump out of this window. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. Until next time, My name is Mr. Pasini. Bye-bye for now.